Yep, that is me on a random YouTube channel for a card game I had never heard of, and this is the story of how I got there. So me and Dylan were exploring Birmingham on the hunt for Pokemon cards, as you do on a Saturday. After limited luck, we hit our final stop, Geek Retreat. The Pokemon options were limited, but there was an event for an unknown TCG called Dynasty. We decided to check it out, in which we met the creator Hinchi. He was on a mission to create a unique TCG inspired by Chinese folklore, and when I asked him why, he had this to say.
So the vision of making Dynasty TCG is obviously to bring a whole new sense of culture to the trading card game, like community and kind of society, because it's been very stagnant in the way that everyone does things. And I want to, bring stuff like this, bring people back playing and have like a really nice environment where people get to know each other and just like have a whole new experience basically through the game. Not in the sense of, hey, I just want to open packs, blah, 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 but the overall being part of a community, how you feel as a part of that, not how you feel just playing the game. Like that's my goal, just to give you guys a really, really fun time being part of our community.
After trying to learn the gameplay mechanics, messing around on their YouTube channel, and just having some general chats, he was generous enough to give us some free goodies to open on this channel. And fast forward to present day, I'm currently in Turkey, and I thought, you know what, let's bring the gifted goodies with me and enjoy a scenic opening together. In total, I was given 6 items, 2 starter decks, 3 booster packs, and 1 booster deck, which I'm currently running through first. I thought I would start off with the booster deck, since for a lack of better words, it's probably the least significant item, since its primary purpose is to bolster decks for gameplay. However, this will give both you and me an initial first feel of the cards and packaging, while also allowing me to explain some of the details of the cards before we get on to the more exciting items. There are 5 different types of cards. The primary cards are unit cards, which we've already skipped through as I was rambling on. These will denote an attack and a defense stat in the middle of the card, a range of attack in the top right, and any special abilities at the bottom. You then have what I would call others, which are structure, item, order, and environment cards. These are essentially special ability cards which allow you to influence gameplay with tactical and strategic thinking. All cards have a resource cost in the top left, and each player is limited to 9 resource points each turn. Within the game, there are commons, rares, super rares, secret rares, and ascendant rares which sit at the top. To avoid speculative investing, you have to visit the website to find out the rarity of each card, as there are no markings on the cards itself. And now we start to move on to the more juicy items, starting with the Xianzhu starter deck. This deck features our champion card honoring Xianzhu at a whopping 9 resource points. Forged in the crucible of conflict and tempered by an unbreakable will, Xian's unwavering determination became the bedrock of an enduring empire. Guided by a warrior spirit and a refusal to yield, the dynasty grinds down its opponents through its relentless perseverance, unwavering defense, and a fight that lasts until the bitter end, leaving its enemies exhausted and vanquished. As a result, this starter deck is a defense-heavy deck and contains 54 cards, allowing you to jump into competitive gameplay straight away. Moving on, we have the Wen Hu starter deck. This again features a special champion card in which the deck has been built around. Forged in fire and fueled by an unquenchable spirit, Wen's might became the cornerstone of an indomitable empire. Guided by unwavering resolve and an insatiable hunger for victory, the dynasty crushes its foes with overwhelming force, relentless assaults, and an unyielding pursuit of dominance, leaving its enemies broken and scattered. I don't know about you, but I relate to this deck a bit more, and as a result, this deck is attack heavy, also featuring 54 cards to jump straight into competitive gameplay. And finally, we saved the best for last. 3 booster packs containing 2 cards each, and the chance to pull holo cards and all types of rarities. Starting off with pack 1, we have a cavalry recruit for card number 1, and a simple shield for card number 2, both non-holo and common cards. Pack 2, we have an archer recruit and an intelligent seller, again non-holos and 2 commons. Maybe the pack luck is not there today. Pack 3, can we get that last pack magic? Kicking off, we have a common sword recruit, And as we move into card 2, a Shianzu Rising Dragon Ascendant Rare Full Art Holo. What a card to be pulling on the last pack. Talk about last pack magic. That is absolutely phenomenal. And what a way to round off the video on how I accidentally discovered a brand new TCG. Shout out to the Dynasty team for making me feel so welcome, gifting some goodies and making me a part of this journey. Time will tell if in 20 years time I will look back on this card as the equivalent of a first edition base set Charizard.